Stretching high above the African plains, the giraffe seems untouchable. Their towering necks and calm movements make them one of nature's most iconic creatures. Yet, even these giants are not safe. Away from the safari photographs and tourist admiration, giraffes are increasingly hunted not for survival, but for trade and trophies.
Good shot. Safe. Take way up on the neck. Take him. Good shot.
Unlike lions or leopards, giraffes pose no threat to livestock or human life. They are peaceful browsers, feeding silently on the treetops. But hunters see value in their meat, their hides, and even their tails. What looks like an innocent symbol of the savannah becomes a source of money and prestige. The carcass of a single giraffe can provide hundreds of kilograms of meat. In many rural areas, this is a tempting resource, feeding communities or being sold for quick profit. Their hides, with their unique patterns, are turned into rugs or luxury leather. Even bones and tails are traded, reducing a living giant to commodities.
And so they where's the baby? Oh. Oh man.
Supporters of the hunt argue that it sustains local economies and offers opportunities to villages. Wealthy trophy hunters pay thousands of dollars for the chance to take down one of these animals. And that money, they claim, goes back into conservation. But critics argue the cost is too high. Every animal lost means fewer breeding adults and less chance of survival for future generations. Hunting a giraffe is not like stalking a predator. These animals move slowly, often in herds, making them easier to track. Still, the act carries danger. Wounded giraffes can kick with incredible force, strong enough to kill lions and injure hunters. What seems like an effortless target can quickly become a deadly challenge. Giraffes are most often hunted during the dry season. With fewer leaves and water sources, they gather in predictable places, making them more vulnerable. Footprints, droppings, and their towering silhouettes across the horizon guide hunters straight to them. For many, the chase is less about survival and more about the thrill. Trophy hunters prefer older males with darker spots, known as black bulls. These animals have usually finished reproducing and are seen as prime targets. Their immense size and striking looks make them prized wall mounts in foreign homes. But every life taken chips away at the wild balance. Firearms vary, but most hunters use large caliber rifles powerful enough to pierce the giraffe's massive body. A single shot aimed at the chest or neck can drop the animal, if the hunter is accurate. A misplaced bullet, however, leaves the giraffe in agony, forcing long chases and unnecessary suffering.
Okay, move, move. Reload, shoot.
The emotional weight of these hunts is undeniable. Standing before a fallen giant, some hunters boast of conquest, while others quietly acknowledge the sadness of taking such a magnificent life. For local guides, it's routine, but for many outsiders, it feels like an unnecessary tragedy. Economically, one giraffe hunt can bring in anywhere between $10,000 and $30,000. These fees, combined with the sale of parts, create a strong incentive to keep the practice alive. But while money flows, giraffe numbers dwindle. Over the past decades, populations have silently declined by nearly 40%. To conservationists, the solution is not simple. Banning hunting outright could strip rural communities of income, but unchecked hunting risks wiping out entire populations. The balance between tradition, profit, and preservation remains one of the most debated issues in African wildlife management. What's at stake is not just the life of a single giraffe. It's the future of an animal that has walked the earth for millions of years, unchanged, watching the world from heights no other land mammal can reach. Once common across the continent, giraffes are now absent in many regions where they once roamed freely. So, should we allow these gentle giants to be reduced to trophies and rugs? Or should we protect them as part of Africa's living heritage? The debate continues, but time is not on their side. Without careful choices, the giraffe could slowly disappear, not with a roar, but with silence. The giraffe's fate depends on us, on whether we value them as more than profit and prestige. Their survival is not just about Africa, but about the responsibility humanity holds to protect what remains of the wild. Thank you for watching this video. If you believe these giants deserve protection, share this message, subscribe for more wildlife stories, and let your voice be heard. Together, we can choose preservation over destruction.